everybody. It's John, he just never stops. Talkback.
Oh, well, we just never stopped talking. I think
That's what I just said. It's the talking of back. I'm having a deja vu with an echo.
Turn around. Tell me deja vu.
I am.
Am I supposed to say deja vu all over? Just keep saying it.
What?
Deja vu all over.
Deja vu? All right, I'll stop doing the Monty Python thing. Once again,
Hello.
thank you for coming. And one of the things that we're trying to do with stories is to always do a post-mortem discussion of anything we do to learn from it and find out what worked, what didn't. If you have any suggestions for things, so tell us what you thought, and if you have ideas or thoughts or whatnot.
Feelings, concerns.
Can we do a soft shoot?
What?
She said no.
No.
Right, we're good for tomorrow.
Yeah, we're
Okay. It's like teaching again.
Were you familiar with this before it was decided to do this play? Or?
It's a great question. No. So it's kind of funny. I was actually telling somebody before this that he had sent me an email and I had missed it by a week. Because I thought you were contacting me about something else. And I was like, oh, I'll get back to it. And then I realized, no, it's about a play he wanted to do, a one act. And I was like, oh, yeah, I'd love to. So then I was like, okay, I gotta look at the script. What's this play about? Who's all in it? How many people? And it's just like, me. And I had no idea about the show. I had never even heard of it before, to be honest. And I went through it, and I remember our first read through. I had skimmed through it before and seen a few things, but I was just floored by the vocabulary.
So what and how long was the rehearsal process? That's what it's...
Oh, that's a great question. A month. I spent the last month with Steve over Zoom mostly, just because that's how our schedules worked out. It was usually late nights around 7 o'clock. We rehearsed twice a week over Zoom, usually first half and then second half, and then all together as we went further on. We did a live the other day, one of 3 lives. We didn't do too many live rehearsals. So I had to set up like a rudimentary setting of this in my space when we were rehearsing over Zoom, which I did last week on Monday, part of Monday, I think, and then Tuesday, which were our rehearsal days. So 1 whole month to get all this down. I'll be completely honest, didn't get the full script down till today.
And yet there was some hopscotching.
There was some hopscotching, definitely, and no one else would have noticed but us. But when I started talking about Bates Preparatory at San Rafael, way too soon. I actually was supposed to be talking about me being 11 years old and the cornucopia hat and stuff. So after I talked about Bates giving me their final blessings, I jumped back to being 11 and then was like, oh, just hop back to the Spokane thing, which I knew.
Now, did the music cues help you?
They do mostly,
help
yes.
keep your mind where you are?
Yes, and a little secret for you. The menu.
That's a lot.
There's the scenes. So if I'm lost, I'd be like, what scene am I going to talk about next?
I think that the music also helped us as an audience to break and
bring you into the
bring right into the scene too.
And
And it also,
Sorry, go ahead.
I loved it. I really did. I really enjoyed the music.
Okay.
And it seemed appropriate. Whatever we picked, it seemed appropriate.
Sometimes it kind of commented on what happened before Love and Marriage, or we go to Broadway, or Hollywood.
Yes.
There was one moment when he hopscotched, and I went, oh. Next, I used Keynote on my iPad back there, and so I went to the next one, and then he went back, and I went, okay, I went back.
Because he kept denying me because he was like, oh no, he missed like a whole 4 paragraphs, but then I was like, no, I ain't gonna miss 4 paragraphs.
Back in my early days of reel-to-reel, that wouldn't have worked out. John, you had something to say?
Well, actually, I had a question for Cletus. Great job tonight.
Thanks.
I think we're all on your side in that one.
Thank you.
And do you have any particular thanks you want to give your backup dancers?
Oh, first off, I gotta thank the Academy. Because that's what mine's going to do. Yes, yeah, of course. Oh, thank you. You really like me.
I didn't know if you could see it from your vantage point, but we had about 7 people.
Oh, I know. Amazing. There's one right there.
Yeah. That's an example.
We were trying to set the scene.
Yeah, I'll tell you.
Thank God you didn't do Bianca the Beautiful.
Yeah. Fire Dance. And not the special version of the Fire Dance.
He had me this close to coming up.
Hold that close? Just that close.
Joyce, did you want to, the play came to me through Joyce, and did you want to mention how you?
An old boyfriend, his brother wrote it, and he had done some writing off-Broadway. He passed away. So the man I was with bought it. He passed away, left it with me. No one had any claim except me, so it's Stephen's.
I did my due diligence, and this play has apparently never been produced before. So it's kind of the world premiere.
I refer to it as the play he stole from me.
Yes.
What is the court hearing?
I'll probably need an accountant.
Yeah. Amber, that's your money, by the way. From your.
My fake money?
Yeah, the fake money. I kept it. We do a personal friends dinner thing. This time she used fake money, I kept mine, and I used it for the charity. Yeah, I still get paid, so I thought I'd use the money that says not real money.
Like before you all know. No one stole.
Copy money.
Yeah, copy money, it says that.
Copy that. Okay. Any other comments?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to say, this is the first time I've been to a play in a while. Great job, man. It's really impressive to have to be up there by yourself and to keep that cadence, have such a good tone. It's really immersive, seriously.
Oh,
really pleasant experience, and hats off to you, man. For real.
Oh, thank you so much. I'll tell you right now, that was probably my greatest nerve. Little worry was that I was like, please tell me that me blabbing for 50 minutes is going to be interesting.
But it was.
Oh, thank you.
Cletus, you do that anyway, so.
Yeah, but you know me. There's strangers in here, Casey.
Your mother also expressed to me that this is no less than she expected. An hour, so.
He could memorize half of a movie or an entire movie, word for word, from the time he was probably about 3.
And still does.
My dad used to use me as a parlor trick. He'd bring me out when he had friends were on the porch and be like, hey, quote that Monty Python. And then I would, and everyone would laugh because, they had enough drinks. So I really
But did they throw money?
No. Disappointment. I was never tipped.
Fake money.
It was fake money, maybe Monopoly at most.
He did Dan St. Paul's first baseball game ever. That comedy routine. Yeah, Harris Carey.
If you ever get bored, I'll entertain the thought. Anyway. I'll save that for another one.
Special midnight show.
Special midnight show. Bring your drinks.
The uncle will make a special.
That's right. The uncle will be there with fire dance. But I think that for me, one thing I wanted to say about this specifically is that I had a heck of a time with the vocab of this play. I have struggled saying normal words. So when I had to go ahead and see Mom shaking her head, yeah, my mother knows. I can't speak normally unless I'm memorizing it. And this was like, I tripped up on the script a few times when we were rehearsing, just because the vocabulary was very impressive to that guy who wrote it. Because I think he really just wanted to write for Webster's. and he never got hired for the dictionary, so he was like, I'm gonna make a play about it, and the guy's just gonna be a total jerk.
He was a bartender.
Oh, there we go! So he did want to write for Webster. But yeah. Anything else? Yeah, your next thing.
Next thing is the Interactive Murder Mystery Dinner on April 27th. It will be once again in here. So one of the cool things we're doing is we're meeting with a lot of local businesses, and I have certain ideas in mind about what to produce, because, you know, artistic director, you pick some plays and then you find places to do them, you get actors, and then people go, well, wouldn't it be cool to do an interactive murder mystery here? Yes.
Explain interactive. I didn't know you were talking.
Okay, well, anyway.
Real knives.
People
It's not real knives. It's not real knives. We can provide.
People who come to eat dinner will also get to solve the murder mystery. So they will meet the actors, the characters, I guess I should say, and participate in the seance, and then figure out who done it.
And Cletus will be playing all the roles.
I'm about 3 mirrors with me.
Cletus, Cletus, or Cletus?
Yeah, Cletus. And then his cousin Jerry.
That's totally Jerry.
Second?
Yeah. Final thoughts, comments, concerns?
Check us out on Facebook.
There we go, perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, snap it.
There.
Promotion, shameless plug.
We do have flyers back there that have the QR codes that you can find us on the web as well. Elaine, our photographer, is also our webmaster. So, thank you, Elaine.
Hey, Elaine. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for doing everything.
Thanks for doing all the things.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thanks for coming, guys. Tell your friends, I got one more night of this, so. Yeah. Thank you.